Thank you for supporting us on Patreon! If you listen closely, you can still hear the tortured souls of people who viewed Volume 5! Woo!
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great Halloween. If you notice anything about the audio quality, is because I am recording at a different location. I was hoping to release some Halloween content to celebrate BWBY releasing. My original idea was to actually animate a holiday special, but unfortunately we plan on releasing the yellow trailer late November. So I hope you enjoy our pumpkin cutting video. I haven't made a jack-o'-lantern in a very long time, and if I can remember correctly, I actually don't like making jack-o'-lanterns. Is that surprising? And I actually found out why that is. There are 3 issues that I had making this jack-o'-lantern. 1. Pumpkin freshness. When I came up with the idea to do a jack-o'-lantern video, I was a little bit concerned because we didn't have a pumpkin. But my brother told me that our mom came by maybe a few weeks ago, and she dropped off a pumpkin that's just been sitting in the front yard. And so I thought, wow, that was pretty convenient because we had no idea that we were going to do jack-o'-lanterns. Again, I want to avoid making jack-o'-lanterns. But I do believe there was some type of issue with the pumpkin's freshness. The inside of the pumpkin was stripping. Think of it as string cheese, that the inside just kept peeling. And you'll see in the video, every time I cut off a layer, you see all those little pieces dwindling inside. You can't really remove them, and it's pretty frustrating. Second issue I had was tools. So we went to our local drugstore, and of course it's the holiday, so they had these little kits. And when I had the idea of doing something as ambitious as gradients in the pumpkin, I took a look on a YouTube video, and they had X-Acto knives and other tools. First off, I'm surprised that I don't have X-Acto knife, and second, I didn't have any pottery tools as the YouTube video demonstrated. So I had no choice but to go to the drugstore and pick up the usual pumpkin carving kit. Even though these tools are meant for a simple use, and it definitely does work on pumpkins, of course, but I really do feel like you need to sharpen the tools somehow, because even though pumpkins are not the hardest things to cut into, these tools are so dull that I believe that you could see as I'm cutting, it's kind of like ripping and shaking the pumpkin. And I believe that if it was a much more smoother cut, that the structural integrity of the jack-o'-lantern would still be intact. And third thing that I learned about making this pumpkin is never do it again. Surprise, surprise, I'm not good at something you can only do once a year. Later that night, the pumpkin actually dried out during the day. It wasn't a hot day or anything, but the jack-o'-lantern was no longer carvable, I would say, because of how dry it was. And the jack-o'-lantern kind of like fell apart and morphed a bit. So this final image of my jack-o'-lantern is just the way it is. All in all, I thought it turned out okay. I hope if I do this next year that I have more jack-o'-lanterns to practice on, but also that I do an animation instead. Having our channel grow is truly rewarding, and we have a lot of people to thank for that, and especially you for watching our videos, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I want to give a special shout out to all the people that support our channel in special ways. Felipe El Savage, I hope I said your name right. I'd like to thank him for making fan art of us. I hope he continues making fan art. I hope he keeps drawing and growing. I'd like to thank Stephen Adams for being the first person to react to BWBY. I find it very intriguing to see how he reacts compared to how I think people react. And so his videos really do help me become a better video editor. Absolutely tremendous shout out to Maddie Preston. She is the voice of BWBY Blake to me. The BWBY Black trailer was a tremendous milestone because it really does show what direction our show needs to be heading towards. And that video would not be the video that it is today without Maddie. So thank you very much, Maddie. And you probably already know this guy, Adel Aka, for promoting our channel. A lot of people wouldn't know about us if it wasn't for him. He makes great Ruby content. He uploads consistently, and he also helps out the Ruby creator fan base. I'm looking forward to his Volume 7 episode 1 review. And of course, as always, a special shout out to our Patreon supporters, James Nielsen and James Piper. I don't know your name yet. James made his OC character, Finn Fire, canon in the BWBYverse. And so can you. Support us on Patreon and find out how you get your OC into BWBY. Support us now and your character will be in the BWBY Yellow trailer. Also, we would greatly appreciate it for you to subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Halloween.